Hello, I am Queen Pumpernickel of Bagel Island, and today I'm going to show you how to make a unicorn out of Model Magic clay. If you visit my website, you can find all kinds of things I will show you, drawing and sculpture. So, what you'll need today is some clay. Model Magic clay is what I use. And I have the white, but you can get it in colors, and you can buy it in the big container, or you can buy it in small packages. You also need some little Google eyes and some styrofoam balls, just small. This one's like an inch, inch and a half. Whatever you have, styrofoam though is necessary on this one because we stick legs in, which we use toothpicks for. So all you need is some toothpicks, Google eyes, styrofoam ball, and the Model Magic clay. And we will begin. I have a piece of Model Magic clay, size of a walnut, and I'm gonna flatten it out like a pancake. And I'm going to stick this styrofoam ball right in the middle, and I squeeze this clay around it until it's all covered, the styrofoam ball, with Model Magic clay. Now, if you have colors, that's okay. You can use your colors of clay, but I think unicorn should be white. Okay, so we've got this ball. Kind of roll it, make it nice and round, and then we set it right there. And we will next do some legs. So I'm gonna pinch off some of this Model Magic clay, and I'm gonna divide it into 4 equal pieces. And they're like a little Tootsie Roll. If you make 4 little Tootsie Rolls, I need more clay here. 4 unicorn legs. Kind of measure them as close as you can. Now, take a toothpick. We're gonna shape it kind of long and a little bigger at the bottom. That is the unicorn's hoof. We're gonna stick a toothpick clear down like so till it reaches the bottom. And leave enough to stick into the body, unicorn's body, okay? So it should look like this. Doo-doo. One leg. Another leg. Now you might find they aren't quite the same, but shape it like a little bigger at the bottom, and in goes the 4th toothpick. And there. 4 legs. Now, what I'm gonna do is, the best way to do this is to set the legs like so, set them up. And we're going to stick the ball down onto the legs. That way it doesn't seem to squish them so much. So here we go. Like that. Then we smooth out what we've mushed. This is very soft clay. So you go back now and shape kind of what got mushed a little bit. The toothpick can help. There we have the body and 4 legs. That's the hardest part, just getting that body stuck onto the legs. But if you just push the body down on the legs, that works the best. Now I'm gonna do the head, and this is kind of like an L shape. I'm gonna take the head like so, and we bend it, kind of like the end of a golf club, you know? It's got bigger on the. And we're gonna take another toothpick now and put just up to the top there. And this part's a little tricky. Find the front end of the unicorn. push this. Now, this is where, it's a little tricky. I'm gonna take this box and push. There, that works pretty good. I'm gonna put it back up there. It helps to push the toothpick, not the clay. So that's why we have that toothpick in there. Now, realize the clay might slump a little bit, but there we have basically the shape. And now all we're gonna do is add the details. First, let's do the head and put the eyes. We've got two little Google eyes here. I'm gonna just stick them on each side, like so. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of clay, just a tiny, tiny little bit, and I'm gonna put it on like an eyebrow. Put it on top of that eye. Okay, we're starting to look like a unicorn. So first the eyes, let's do some ears, just some little unicorn ears, which are basically horse ears, you know. Okay, ears, which is just a tiny little, smaller than a pea, point one end, and stick it on there. There you go. There's a unicorn ear. Try to get them about the same size. That's kind of important. And another ear. So there his ears. Now we're gonna take our fingernail and make some nostrils, like so. Those are unicorn nostrils. And we take another toothpick to shape a mouth. What we do is just shape a big smiley mouth. Now, what do we do next, do you think? We add some mane and tail. And the last thing we're gonna do is that unicorn horn. We won't forget that. Okay, so this one's tipped over. See how I put it? And I put this one with a little beard too. So we've got, I'm gonna just shape a tail here. Like so. If you wanna make some little hair designs with your toothpick, you can do that. Okay, we put it there. Now, what we'll do when we let it dry is we could prop it up with a toothpick if it needs it, you know. And we're gonna put a mane, same way, we'll kind of roll it and shape a mane. There's different ways to do this. You could squish it through a garlic press, that's one way, and that's interesting. Just use a toothpick and shape, which works quite well. Then we just attach it. We're just gonna put it between the ears, like so. And that's a lot. Mane stuck to the tail. We adjust it, but it's coming, it's coming. And you may need to kind of work on it. And if I go too fast, just pause. Because you know, I've been doing this for a long, long time. All my animals have been up on the big Bagel Island, and one by one I create them and send them to Bagel Island to live. Okay, now final thing is we're gonna add that unicorn horn. And that's pretty easy. We just take a little shape like a unicorn horn, like so. And then we're take our toothpick and we just kind of roll it around, going upwards. And to make it look spirally, there we go. Oh, that's a great unicorn. See that? Pointy on the end. And what I'll do when it's all dry is I'll paint that horn gold. Maybe I'll use a little pink on the, I'll do the hoofs gold also. And I think I'm about done. Take a few little things to change here.